Greetings, everybody. It is the Heritor, and welcome back to Rogue Trader. My apologies for the prolonged absence. I was, recovering from illness, and then work was doing its thing. So, here we are again, back on the planet of Janus. A lovely planet, barring the sketchy stuff going on that's probably the governor's doing at this point. We're gonna have to depose her and set up a new and loyal governor. But we have assistance from an Eldari ranger by the name of Yrliet
State your intention.
who's pretty cool. So we're going to
I always have a backup plan.
explore around Janus because she knows more than she's letting on. Surprise, surprise, Eldari being sneaky. But let's have a look.
Rise
Can
to
we
the top,
walk out
or
there?
get
No.
left in the dust.
We're still on a fairly restrictive path through this area, but that's fine. The area looks really nice. We're going to cross this little root bridge over this chasm.
Lord Captain
and then...
Theodora and I once landed on a green world similar to this one. 2/3 of the team perished in the jaws of wild beasts, while the rest died of fever.
Another happy landing. This, however, that we're seeing here on the ground does not look happy. Are those faces? I don't know. They look a little bit like faces. I'm sure it's nothing bad. We can go up and we can go down. Very cool. We got some rebels up there. I thought the idea was not to kill the rebels, but let's go down first. No, that's going up.
Unexpected result.
Okay. Oh, hi. You're right there. This is going to lead us straight into a rebel camp. Go back up.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Probably. Depends on what you're doing in naval service. It's a little bit...
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Wait a minute. Oh, we can't go up. It's just telling us we can go up after we've come down. Okay, let's... There's multiple ways to go here. I don't think there's a way to jump.
Speak, Elantar.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Yrliet over here. We'll leave Heinrichs
Your seneschal
Abelard.
is always there for you.
And Pascal there.
Let's make a deal.
I'll throw Jay down there as well.
Fate and fortune.
And then I'll come up this way. Might actually bring Pascal up here just as a little bit of protection. Bro, are you alright?
I will lead us to fortune.
We're gonna
I'll make an example out
have a
of
chit-chat with these rebels.
I will level you.
Can we talk about this? Stop! Lower your weapons! Okay. That is unfortunate. We tried. It didn't quite work. So we'll move you there. We're going to put Yrliet right up here, because Yrliet can do all kinds of work from up top. We're going to get our melee hit squad as far down as possible. Put Abelard in the front, and then... Where's Jay? Jay? Oh, you're cleverly hiding in a bush. We'll move her right here. So let's start this fight. So, how can we start this? Yrliet can start picking people off already, so I think I'm just going to give her voice of command. I'm sure she loves being commanded around by a filthy monkey, but, you know, what choice does she have here? Right. So that's going to be a potentially good ability. However, we have 3 action points to spend, so we could use this. Perfect spot.
If it serves your
Absolutely.
cause.
Okay. And then we can blast one of these. Is there anyone that looks like they have a special weapon? Heavily armed rebel, you are a sharpshooter rebel. We could start to get to work on this sharpshooter rebel. Actually, let's do that.
This is beneath me.
Yep, we shot him. Okay. Cyrene's just gonna hide there. Ah, there is a way up. Well, Cyrene could hold the line for now. Now it's Cyrene's turn again. Isn't that just swell? We're gonna give her voice of command.
It's as good as done.
And then I'm gonna let her go again. Or not. I'm gonna move up here.
Let's make some opportunities.
And I'm gonna let her go again. Okay. Can only use once per round per character, and I guess this counts as the first round? That would be my guess right now. We're gonna drop the back line right there. Let's see if I can drop a front line. I absolutely can, so we're gonna put a front line right here. Lovely. This is actually more useful in this battle, I will say. We'll put a back line. It'd be kind of nice if I could turn it still, but, you know, it's okay. It is what it is. I got 3 action points. There's a couple of things I could do. We could burninate that one, but I think I'd rather let Pascal take it to... Ah, right, of course. I can only use it once per turn.
It's as good as
we'll
done.
drop a forewarning on Pascal, and then I'm going to drop a prescience on... Actually, no one's really going to benefit from this that much. Actually, Yrliet will. She can make use of perception and intelligence. And we still have an extra point. So we'll burninate this rebel. He is now burninating. Ouch. Oh, well. He's dead now. 2 of them are coming this way. Abelard's turn. Well, well, well. So if we were to move, say, here, and then charge it, we could charge straight into here. Then I can leave the other ones for, target is too far. Lies.
Victory is imminent.
Charge! You're dead.
I'm not interested.
I could do a cleave here, just to get some, versatility going. Didn't need to, but... All looking good. We can taunt these two.
I will do my duty.
Scream at them. And we're looking good. We got some more rebels coming up here. I guess we gotta kill them all. Oh god. That's a servitor.
I'm here, maggot.
Watch who you're calling maggot, pal. Okay. So, if we send...
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
You there.
But of course...
Iron
no,
arm yourself.
Captain.
And then... cleave them.
Naturally. Your reckoning is
That's
due.
one dead. And goodbye that cover. Could drop an aim for the opening right
For
here.
the throne's glory.
And then we can do a Death Whisper.
Let's see to it.
Get a little bit of extra damage in on him. Nice, he's not looking too good. And then I'm going to endure.
Object to it.
Lovely.
Let's get to it.
Okay, taking some more shots.
Yeah.
Alright, Yrliet's turn. Can we mark you with an opening? Yes, we can. Lovely. This effect lasts until the operative moves, so you're still under that effect, by the looks of it. Poised strike. Well, we can drop this on that enemy. No, we cannot. What about this?
I am
That we
not
can
your
do.
Xenos pet monkey.
Gee. Yrliet's next attack against the target at the start of her next turn cannot miss. I don't think we need to worry too much about that, but
I understand your
that is a good
intent.
ability.
Fortune favors the swift.
Alright, that one's almost dead.
Let's make it quick.
You have a melta gun. That's concerning.
Someone.
Okay, we need to get Pascal in there to hold the breach. Right. Oh, perfect. We'll be doing exactly that. But before we do that, move right here. We'll drop a bounty on him. And let's see here. What is this? Claim the bounty? No. What's the damage we can do to him if we were to say get to him? You're not going to die instantly, so we're going to put a analysis on him, and then I'm also going to expose weakness. Gonna hit him with the Thunderhammer. Seems like he didn't like that too much. And then I'm going to hit him with a Thunder Hammer again with Claim the Bounty. Yep. Alright. Great. Jay. You have some movement. Not as much as I would like.
Living on the edge.
You're in a slightly precarious position, but we'll put you into this front line here. And then I can put some shots down here. Unfortunately, I can't hit either of them. However, we do have more mobility. The officer immediately grants an ally 7 MP. Can I use this on myself? I cannot. That is a pity. You know what?
Am I getting paid for this?
I'm going to use her in a slightly different way than normal. So, I'm going to move Abelard right here. Okay. And then we're going to give Abelard Voice of Command.
You've got a problem, I've got a price.
Okay. And then we're going to give Abelard Bring It Down. This is how we're going to solve these two guys. Okay, you have 2 actions.
It will be done.
Leave. Alright. They're dead now. That problem has been solved. Please press the advantage since we did not actually attack this turn. Okay, Sharpshooter Rebel is barely clinging to life. He's going to get down from his post because that post is clearly not tenable anymore. Diversionist Rebel. What are you doing? Throwing grenades?
Just a minor setback.
And we have momentum already. Fantastic. Okay, how do we want to do this? Who do I want to give momentum to? I think we need to solve this problem. So what I'm going to do first is give Pascal Voice of Command. Then we're going to give him Bring It Down. We'll at least get some work in this way. Nice, so now he's got Exploits and Exposed Weakness. And I've got 2 points. We can do a shove to push him away. It's going to do 11 to 17 damage anyways. He is nice. He fell down and died. That's really cool. Nobody else to give bounties to. Okay. Do I then give this to Pascal? Pascal can then move and take on those enemies there. He is forewarned. Is there anybody else I want to affect here? Are you forewarned? You're prescienced, right? Just prescienced, not forewarned. Indeed. Let's rectify that. And make you forewarned. Now, I would like to move my front line down there, but that's not going to be possible in my current position. And... oof. Yeah, we're moving here.
Luck. I have strategy.
We are going to get shot. Not much I can do about that.
Who, if not me?
So, I will now move the front line. And we're going to give this to Chet. Okay, I'm giving it to Yrliet.
Perfect moment.
Okay, she's got some options. Can we shoot you? We still can. But, it seems like... You have an exploit? We do not. We can give you an exploit? We can. Fantastic. Then we're going to do it this way, because I need to make sure that one's dead. We're going to then use precise attack.
Your cause.
Which, yeah, that's now a 95% chance.
I deal death
See ya.
with my hands.
Goodbye. Okay, problem solved there. Poised to strike on this cutthroat rebel.
If I
Start
must.
picking some of these off. And then, I don't think we need to aim for the opening here, so...
is beneath me.
We're just gonna have Yrliet start picking them off. 70 damage, goddamn. Okay, we will drop an aim for the opening on this servitor.
Your intent.
Because I'm gonna start wearing that one down now. And we'll do In My Sights on the servitor. So that we won't miss it next turn. Okay. And that. Now we have another rebel. Ah, you're up here.
Here we go.
We'll have to have Jay deal with that one.
I'm done with this one.
Yep.
I've suffered worse.
You are indeed done with that one. That is true. Alright, we're going to charge
Victory
this one.
is imminent. One fewer target.
Lovely. And then we're going to... Could just shoot him? No, we gotta cleave him. But I will do Sworn Enemy first.
I will do
Chop, chop.
my duty.
Alright. How's our versatility looking? We're at 4 stacks. Okay. Whole lot of them coming up. Hopefully Pascal can hold the line. He's going to be taking them single file. The problem is the combat servitor.
Let's get to it.
Okay, they are also going around that way. That's fine. Yrliet can shoot them then. No, Yrliet's going to be shooting the combat servitor. You know what? We can send Heinrichs over that way. Or we can have Heinrichs double team this guy. Let's actually do that.
Everyone, step
He's a bit
aside.
tougher, and I don't want him to move and shoot with the thingy that he's got. Okay, so he already has an exploit, or not an exploit, but a thingy. You know what I'm talking about. Well, Iron Arm Abelard. And then I'm going to charge this jerk.
Naturally.
And then we can Death Whisper him. Or we can attack him normally.
Let's see to it.
Heinrichs can dish out quite a lot of pain. When the circumstances are right. Okay. It's not looking too good. We can drop an Invigorate on Abelard here. Or I can drop an Endure on myself. I'm going to drop an Endure. We're at 56 stacks of lethality, which is substantial. Okay, Yrliet. Can we shoot the Servitor? We still can. This will actually deal damage to both targets, which seems like the better option here.
I will not.
Ah. No, we cannot. Okay. What about from here? Yeah, alright. Move to there first. Okay, then you're going to do a perfect
I
spot.
am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Calm down. Drop a... No, because we're not going to use our next attack against this one, because I'm going to try and get some bullet penetration here. Take both of these out.
I hear
Do
you
a little bit of
moving.
damage to the Servitor.
No
It's not much,
more.
but it's something. Until the end of the Assassin's next turn. That's a
If
really
it
good
serves your
setup.
cause.
Holy terror!
Reduced to dust.
Brutal. Well done, guys. So that guy is dead. These two are about to meet their end. And let's see what Pascal can do here. What about just a regular old attack? Regular old attack is going to deal with this one already, so goodbye. Can we now move? No, of course not. There's not much else to do, so I will drop a Machine Spirit Communion right here. And we can do a... No, we cannot. Okay. I guess we'll drop a Joint Analysis. I got nothing better to do at this moment. Okay, Jay. Jay can get up here. Wonderful.
A
Jay.
moving target lives longer.
Can you deal with that one? He's annoying me. 35% chance only. Kind of terrible. Yeah, we're in not a great position here. I can't move any farther, so... Well, 35% chance it is. All we need to do is hit him once.
Going somewhere?
There's it we needed. We got some more coming in from that way. That's the Diversionist Rebel. Now we are in a slightly problematic position. I would like to use Finest Hour. Can always use it on Heinrichs. We can get him over there, or we can try and get Abelard over there. No, I want to save that. Question is, what do I do with the rest of my abilities? Oh, we can have Abelard move with move, move, move. This is an awesome ability. Just run through
My
the gas.
base is at the fore.
Fine. Because now we can get Abelard to deal with that one. Because we can just have him
We'll
use
rule
Daring
the stars
Breach.
themselves.
And we'll give him Sworn Enemy. Okay. And then
Target
we'll
well.
do some proper whacking. We'll shoot him as well.
It will be done.
Dodged.
I'd
Jerk.
rather not.
What a jerk.
I took care
Alright,
of this one.
that one's dead. And we have a bit more movement. That is a, I am totally blanking on the name of that vehicle. The Vulture? Is that right? Probably not, right? Well, we can do a Voice
Don't
of
get
Command
too
on
cocky.
Heinrichs. And, Fortunately, oh, we can.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Perfect. So then Heinrichs, 'cause he can't move, but we don't need him to move. We're just gonna have him deal with that one. This is the tougher target.
Against me.
So, aim for the opening on you as well. Then we can Death Whisper him.
Naturally.
Oh, he lived. That's disappointing. Right. We still have an extra shot, which I'm gonna take. Pew pew. Miss. Alright. Jay doing pretty cool stuff here. Alright, Cyrene, you need to move a little bit.
I'm ready for whatever comes. I won't stand for it.
Give Yrliet an extra turn. Drop some
I am
exploits
not
on
your
this
Xenos
servitor.
pet monkey.
Oh, and then you can't shoot, of course. What I will do is drop an in my sights on it. We'll just use this
If
as
I
a setup
must.
turn. Then actually Cyrene can go.
Don't let your guard down.
We only have a 27% chance of hitting with that. This is a 35%. Or I could ignite it.
On it.
Alright, it's now on fire. It took a whopping 0 damage from that, so that's great. I'm going to forewarning
I'll make it
myself,
happen.
because I'm probably about to get shot with the multi-melta, and I would prefer that not to happen, if possible. So, Abelard is going to run over this way. Have a great time in the toxic sludge, or the toxic gas. So he's going to now run over here. Let's see, we can shoot him already. I like that.
To dust.
He has been reduced to dust, and then we're going to kill
Victory
him.
is
Beautiful. Versatility sitting at 9. Not that that's going to be relevant against this one enemy, I think. I think between Yrliet and Pascal, it should be dead. Okay, Pascal's about to get multi-melted. Ow. That hurt.
Get me a target.
Heinrichs, with his ridiculous mobility, is going to climb up this ladder. Okay, I guess he was just climbing up a ladder. It's not that ridiculous of mobility. And he's going to charge.
I won't object to it. Holy terror.
Beautiful.
Smite
Aim for the
your
opening.
enemies.
Get an opening right here, so we can now give him another
Of
whack.
course, Lord Captain. The Inquisition sends
And a Death
their
Whisper.
regards.
And can we do an Invigorate
I
on
won't
Pascal?
object to it.
We certainly can. And we will. Okay, Yrliet. Can you shoot it? Nope, you are in a bad position yet again. Alright, so we'll get the perfect spot once more. While in cover. I'm technically in
If
cover.
it serves your cause.
I think we have an angle, but just to be sure. Yeah, we do. Okay. We have 2 action points left, so I'm just
I
gonna
am
shoot.
not your Xenos pet monkey.
31 damage. Not too bad. It's got a lot of health, though. Okay, Pascal's gonna have to engage. There's a couple of things we can do before we properly engage. So I'm just gonna move here already, and we're gonna drop a Machine Spirit Banishment on it. Lovely. And then I'm going to hit it with a exploit. Then an exposed weakness. And then I'm gonna hit it with Thunderhammer.
My vow is to serve.
Cool. Alright, it is now not going anywhere. I should also put a bounty on it. Jay can move to get back into position. Can we drop a move on Abelard to get him closer? We can.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Perfect. We'll give ourselves some tactical advantage. I am also going to bring it down on Abelard, just so that Abelard can charge
It
a
will be
little
done.
bit closer to the stairs.
I will do
We'll
my
also give
duty.
him an Endure. Alright. Because there's not much else that we can do here. Can I drop a take aim? I can drop a take aim on
this?
Cyrene, I guess. A strong point on nobody. Okay, voice of command on anybody? Drop it on Cyrene. Sure thing. What have we here? Oh, hello. Those are striking scorpions. Eldari Guardians. Never mind, they're not striking scorpions. Oh, and we have to kill them. Why is Yrliet... I don't feel all that great about this, actually.
I'll see to it personally.
Voice of command on Yrliet.
I'll make it happen.
We're going to have her shoot the servitor again, because she can do quite a lot of damage.
If it serves your cause. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Blink. Alright, and we'll drop a forewarning on Jay, because I think Jay's about to get blasted. And let's move the front line to right here. Alright. Problem solved. Awfully out of breath for an Eldar.
Oh, Isha, heal my wounds.
That was lucky. Okay, Abelard. You're gonna go and deal with
Tried
those.
and tested tactics are the best ones.
You can get awfully close, which is gonna allow us to blast him. 5% chance to hit. That's not particularly good.
At your beck and call.
Okay, I have a feeling I might die, so I'm gonna actually
healing is
medical
much appreciated.
myself and use an Endure. No sense in wasting my ammo here, and fuck it, I'm gonna use this. Brace for impact. I don't know what these Eldari are capable of. Okay,
For the throne's
let's give
glory.
strong arm to Pascal. Where is the opening? There is no opening, so we'll get an
Let's
opening
see to
going.
it.
Okay, so we'll do that. And then I'm gonna move him away, so that he can charge.
Naturally. Nothing stands against me.
Heinrichs
Holy terror.
is doing a lot of work.
Smite your enemies.
Heinrichs is doing a lot of work.
This tedium is beneath me. Fortune favors
For
the swift.
obvious narrative reasons, I am not going to have Yrliet.
You have offered
Shoot the
me
other
another
Eldar.
chance.
Well, this ought to do it.
Significant value.
That one's dead. Now we are in an unfortunate position where he cannot move or do much. Is there anybody that we can Medicae Mechadendrite? I could Medicae Mechadendrite myself, but I don't think that's worth it at the moment, so... Joint analysis, I guess. Why not? And we have momentum. Jay,
I know what I'm
get
doing.
into cover.
Usually.
3%. Okay. Don't get into cover. 3%.
Watch my back.
Sort of get into cover.
I can do
Voice
that
of command?
with the right incentive.
We give him
Don't get
strong
too
point,
cocky.
and then we're going to give him
You've
bring
got
it
a
down.
problem. I've got a prize.
So then Abelard can charge this Eldar. Hopefully this will hit. It did. Okay, that's nice. 24% chance only. That's less nice. What about with a kick? I love it. Alright. We can now give Abelard Finest Tower. Ay.
Wanna see a trick?
Kick him again? Kicking seems to be the ideal way of dealing with these here. It's beautiful. Okay,
Follow my lead.
well, we can't properly engage, so I'm gonna throw a grenade. Force grenade, we knocked him over, so
Heal my wounds.
that's
Victory is
something.
imminent.
We'll endure it just in case.
Don't get too
We'll
cocky.
do a press the advantage. So, I'm not sure how this... If we could have done this encounter in a different way. Seems like these guys were just hostile from the start, so I'm not feeling too bad about this. I would like to get into a better position.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
Drop a forewarning on Abelard. She's about to be in the thick of it. I don't think we can hit him with this ability a second. Oh. So it turns out we can. The problem is what do we do it with? Because no one can reach that one unless we find a way up, which does not appear to be here. Is there a way to climb? That looks like a ladder. Yes.
Who, if
I'm gonna
not
do it.
me?
Just because we can.
Indeed.
It's also going to get him into cover. And we can throw another force grenade just out of range.
At your beck and call.
Shooting? Obviously not. Okay. What about my shooting? That's also not going to work, though it's very close to working. So hold on. If we move one space up, which we cannot do, so never mind. All right. Voice of command on anyone? Everyone refuses. Okay, that's our turn. You're going to stand up slowly. Abelard is going to climb up. Does that work? Sure does. Well, you're just out of range. Are you out of range for a grenade? Yes. Makes sense. Okay. Oh, of course we can charge again. What am I doing?
That's not the
You know what?
Central's
Okay,
job.
we need line of sight. Fine, we'll get up here. Then I'll throw a grenade again.
It will be done.
That'll at least knock it down. Prevents it from getting back up.
yield to the likes of you.
Sworn enemy? Abelard's coming. Okay, it's still standing up. That's problematic. Alright, since he was so interested in killing Eldar, he's gonna go run on over that way. And
Let's see to it.
join Abelard, if that's going to at all be relevant. Anything I can do from down here? I do have a gun. I have a psychic staff. Emperor's Wrath.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Didn't work. Yrliet is not going to participate for lore reasons. Pascal is very slow. Okay, Jay, I don't think you have a ability to shoot from there, but I bet if we move over here,
This
you might be
battlefield
able
air
to.
is good for my lungs.
Yes. We have a very good chance of hitting, though. Whopping 2%. Could also throw a grenade. Gas cloud grenade? I don't know if that's... be worth it. Fuck
Tell
it.
me,
Just
and it is done.
Rest assured,
Lay out
I'll be
some-
marking this incident down.
Did you just shoot? Oh yeah, you just totally shot Heinrichs. Oops. Look, it was an
I
accident.
can do that with the right incentive.
You can invigorate yourself?
For the throne's glory.
Right. Uh-oh.
Let's see to
Didn't
it.
aim for the opening up there. In case that's relevant. Okay. Do a
You've got
move
a
on him as well.
problem, I've got a prize.
You can move over towards the ladder.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Strong point.
Am I getting paid for this?
A little bit of health there. Okay, Cyrene. Cyrene, I guess is just gonna stay here. Oh wow, we've got some range on these. Well,
I'll make it happen.
bring it down on Abelard. Abelard's gonna charge and get awfully close to this one. Still only a 5% chance to hit. I don't know what the deal is with the hit chance with ranged attacks. I mean, he's not the best shooter. But I figured it would be a little bit better.
I'll see to it, personally.
Risky, I know, but... Look at that, no demons. Everything's fine. Wonder turn.
I will not fail the cross.
Ow.
I won't go down easy.
A
I'm gonna have Abelard charge this Eldari. Goodbye. Decapitated. Yrliet's usually dispassionate face is contorted in a grimace of pain and rage. Your elucidator activates when she begins speaking in her own language. I swear on Cain's riven heart, Muaran, you will pay for your treachery. May Morai Heg sunder your fate and cast it away. May the blood of Eldanesh flood your throat. Ooh, okay. So we'll say she was not acting because she was stunned by her rage. Turns out she wasn't a friend of those two Eldar. I don't know who you're talking about, but I promise I'll gladly help you pour the cup of suffering down their throat. Yrliet closes her eyes, sucks in a breath through her teeth, and quickly murmurs something. When she opens her eyes, her face is once again a mask of cool serenity. She looks at you and begins to speak, this time in low Gothic. Please excuse me, Elentar. I allowed the turmoil in my soul to win out over my reason. A slip like that could have cost me more than you can even imagine. My very soul. I must be more careful, even in the face of treachery. Who is Muaran? What treachery are you talking about? Muaran is the one responsible for the rebellions against the ruler of Janus. But allow me to tell you everything from the beginning. Okay, so it's an Eldari rebellion. She is opposed to it, or she was opposed to it from the beginning. We call ourselves the Children of Asurian. Eldari is another name of ours. We are the echoes of a great empire that once ruled the galaxy and created new worlds. The planet you call Janus is one such maiden world, the Lilethan, a haven that our ancestors made for their kin. For many millennia, only the shadows of our predecessors lived among the ruins, until you humans came here. We are the heirs, and we are entirely within our rights to call the maiden world our own. However, our arrival is a tragedy, not a homecoming. Sorrow sweeps into Yrliet's voice. We belonged to craft world Krudanark, or Krudarak, which fell on the border of this star region. Only the providence of the merciful gods allowed us to escape the fate that befell those whose souls perished amidst the stardust, along with our abode. Wow, an entire craft world died here. That's big. Destroying an Eldari craft world is a serious achievement. I'd like to shake the hand of whoever did it. Abelard. Destroyed craft world? Jay breaks off, and then hurriedly whispers to you from across the field here. Hey, Cyrene, if we get the chance, we should check this place out. Even if the craft world was blasted to bits, anyone who finds a piece of it will make a fortune. An angry vox crackle interrupts Jay. However, Pascal confines himself to this threatening gesture, obviously not wanting to bicker in front of the Eldari about who has the right to plunder the world of her kin. Huh. Interesting response, Pascal. Interesting. Restraint? I don't know. Continue. His green visor flashing with interest. Pascal carefully clarifies. Which border, exactly? You don't need to know that, Iron Monkey. I am aware of your looting practices. After the calamity, the Lilethan offered my kin a sanctuary, a place of respite, in the ruins of our ancestors under the canopy of the forests created by the wisdom of our world singers. Living alongside your kind, who reap the fruits of our labor with such vulgarity. You came to Janus along with the rest of the Eldari? No, my path brought me to the Lilethan later. Yrliet hesitates. By another route. It was Muaran who welcomed me here. He was one of the surviving Farseers of Krudarak. He was one of the handful of Asuriani who had escaped death and found the path here, to the destroyed cradle of our kind. They were outraged when they saw how the Monkey had ravaged our flourishing garden. So the Asuriani, in case you're wondering, are a branch of the Eldari race that inhabits planetoid-sized vessels known as craft worlds. They dedicate themselves exclusively to various paths in life so that they can maintain absolute mental and spiritual control over themselves so that they never slip up and fall to Slanesh. She is one of them. The other types of Eldari, of course, are the Drukhari, who I reckon we'll learn more of soon enough. You have the Corsairs, who are generally a mix of Drukhari and Asuryani. But then you also have the... oh man, I forget their name now. Exodites, who are basically Eldari that chose not to live on the artificial planets and remained on, I think, Crone worlds or other worlds. I'm not particularly sure, but they decided to eschew a lot of, but not all of the technology that their species had, and embrace a much more primitive lifestyle, living in harmony with nature. So, definitely more of the elves, as you would know them from fantasy. How are your kin connected to the uprising on the planet? The Asuryani do not enter battles they cannot win. However, it is in our power to direct the currents so that the elements themselves wash obstacles and enemies from our path. And so it was in this case. Muaran, the Farseer from Krudarak, saw a future without the Monkey, and we followed his lead. We simply used the Monkey's passions against them. Their love of freedom and anarchy, their love of domination and violence. Stoking enmity between servants and rulers is easier when your targets are governed by emotion rather than reason. Typical. My kin became military advisors to the Monkey who rose up against the ruler of this world. I had a different mission, to become Vistenza's handler. Since the rebels would be unable to get to her until both sides were sufficiently weakened, the ruler of the humans had never seen a child of the Asuryani, a child of Asurian before, and so she accepted the lie about a degenerate branch of Monkey dwelling far from their own kind. Now, why did your own kind attack you? I know not the answer to that question. Many cycles have passed since I departed these forests and my kin. They cannot have forgotten me, can they? Why are you telling me this? What's brought on this candor? Elentak, your arrival has thrown my paths into disarray, and lifted the veil on the truth that has been hidden from me. While I was shadowing the humans' ruler, I failed to see the signs that there was another threat looming over the Lilethon besides the Monkey's deeds. The threat should be familiar to you, as it is to other intelligent species in the galaxy. We call it Saelanthresh, she who thirsts, goddess of chaos, aka Slanesh, though I don't think this is Slanesh related. Saelanthresh and she who thirsts are the names the Eldari give to the chaos god Slanesh, their ultimate enemy. Slanesh is the god of passion, excess, and forbidden pleasures, and is known for his /her fickle and treacherous nature, often depicted as a hermaphroditic entity, hence the his/her. More than just this, there's a bit of a misconception within elements of the Warhammer community that don't delve too deep into Warhammer, that think Slanesh is really cool because it's, god of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, basically. It's not. It's really not. Yes, forbidden pleasures are a thing, but it is excess. It is excess and addiction, and basically delving into something so deep that the only way you can get any sort of pleasure out of it is to go to the next level, and once you reach that level, that pleasure becomes deadened to the point that you need to go then to the next level, and then to the next level, and it just becomes this black hole of things that get increasingly more perverse and twisted the further you go, because eventually, the normal pleasures that people can entertain themselves with, and this is not all just, sex related, it's anything, art, creating art, perfection on the battlefield, all of these things. It can be whatever you dedicate yourself to. This can then be twisted and turned into something that is an addiction of the most abominable sort, that the only way is to just take one step further into something that is going to eventually warp your mind, and as your mind warps, whatever you were devoting yourself to will also become a twisted, horrifying mockery of what it was before. So, Slaanesh is not nice. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Slaanesh, I would say, is probably the worst of the Chaos Gods. Disfigurements. It seems you call these mutations are the surest sign of this threat. By mutilating living forms, this malevolent power subjugates them and bends them to its will. You have seen the deformities in the faces of those who are closer to the Lilethon's body than others, the rebels who hide under the canopy of these forests. The Monkey are weak in spirit. They are susceptible to the propositions of She Who Thirsts, and in their drive to attain her poisoned gifts, they perform perverse rituals in her name. Rituals that require sacrifices, like the Monkey who were brought to the palace and never seen again. Okay, that does actually make a bit more sense as Slaanesh. That could be any Chaos God, though, to be fair. The Lilethon's world spirit senses the threat and resists as much as it is able. The living things that inhabit this world are becoming its weapons. Weapons turned against the Monkey. Poisonous plants, rabid beasts. These are all like a blade in the Lilethon's hand as she fights the coming of Selanthresh. The signs that have been revealed to me, they all indicate the presence of corruption on this world. Tendrils of corruption may be threading through the world spirit, poisoning it even as we speak. But for corruption to take hold of the planet so quickly requires effort. Effort directed by the will of another. I believe Vistenza Viat is in thrall to the will of Selanthresh. I wouldn't be surprised. What? Vistenza Viat? The governor who has duly served the dynasty and the Imperium for decades. Cyrene von Valancius, I hope you will not stand for such scurrilous slander aimed at one of your finest servants. Ah, Xenos. Such wonderful creatures, Cyrene. Just before we came, Pointy Ears spent her days serving the governor. But the moment the wind changed, she started regaling us with tragic tales about their people's dismal fate and the world's plights. And we humans are to blame for everything, naturally. Jay clicks her tongues and glances at Yrliet with suspicion. Although there is a grain of sense to her words, I will give her that. Be stuffed and put on display in my stateroom. Oh my god. But we do not serve the archenemy? Look. Yeah, I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna keep an open mind. Maybe Vistenza is tainted from consorting with the archenemy. We will have to find out for ourselves. Perhaps the signs I have uncovered have failed to convince you. I pray to the gods that other proof, something more comprehensible to you, will emerge to sway your opinion. Selanthresh is deceitful and cunning. She subtly penetrates the soul, offering false perfections, luring victims into her web with promises of a wicked ideal. The ruler of the Monkey perhaps does not even know that her soul has been corrupted. Yeah, that would be my suspicion as well. If we want to meet with the leaders of the uprising, we'd better keep moving. What have we here? Ah, things. Okay, well, let's head down in this way, and let's quickly loot all of the dead rebels, because that's what's, really important in life. Just making sure we get our loot. Okay, some gear here. We have another cutthroat rebel right there. Another psychic body glove. Interesting. I don't think we need all of those.
Watch your steps.
Ooh, hello. Hidden loot. We gotta do some medicalization.
Remember, innocence proves nothing.
Innocence proves nothing. Okay,
What is it?
let's have her heal the interrogator.
and stay
That'll be
out of my
ironic,
way.
I'm
Your
sure.
assistance is much appreciated.
Wow, he's actually appreciative of Yrliet. Healing him. The floor of the bunker is littered with sleeping bags, backpacks, and the rebels' meager belongings, clothes smeared with blood. Primitive data slates and half-eaten Nutribars. Nutribars. Yes, I realize we've leveled up, and we will have a look at that in just a minute. What have we here? Oh, Eldari Ranger armor, of course. And some Eldari weapons, along with a melt-a-gun. And another Eldari chainsword, a shuriken catapult. Cool stuff. We'll grab that.
Keep your wits about you.
Anything over here? No, we looted all of these. Okay, fine. We'll head up this way. There's some more goods there, and the Diversionist Rebel, and their dropship. Just a regular old lasgun.
Is there money to be made?
There's always money to be made. Goods here. Okay, nothing out of the ordinary. And let's head up here. We can grab these goods. There's more goods all the way over there, interestingly enough.
I always keep my options open.
And the sharpshooter, who probably has one of those sniper rifles. I would guess. Lord Xenos. Okay, there's a dead beast. Interesting. Yeah, marksman rifle, indeed. Okay.
Always keep your eye on.
I must thank you, esteemed Magos. After your intervention, I feel 50 years younger. Both my knee implants are as good as new.
Yeah.
I agreed to help out of respect for the priceless array of augmentations placed in your body. Such sacred creations deserve the best maintenance available.
Of course. Alright, let's level up. So, we get Take and Hold. Chooses one of the combat tactics areas. Every ally inside the area gains an extra turn with 1 AP. Ooh. And 2 MP at the start of the Grand Strategist's next turn. Ah, so we tag one of the areas, and then if all of the allies can make it to there, they get a bonus. Every enemy killed, or every enemy that was killed in the selected combat tactics area, this AP is increased by 1, up to a maximum of 3, and MP is increased by 2, up to a maximum of 6. That is fucking cool. Alright. I take everything back about this, that's a sick ability. Alright. What are you getting in Assassin? Alright, Dispatch. Cool. Great ability. Alright, here we go. The assassin makes an attack with the current weapon against an enemy. The attack cannot miss and deals 50% more damage. It also deals additional damage equal to 25% of the target's missing wounds. The assassin's dodge reduction, armor penetration, and parry reduction are doubled for this attack. Are these, ultimate abilities? Momentum abilities, I mean. I think they might be momentum abilities, because they seem very good. Last Volley. Dagnabbit. Right. The Master Tactician selects a 3x3 zone on the battlefield. All allies, including the Master Tactician, that have line of sight to any enemies inside the selected zone may make an immediate single attack against a random enemy within the zone that they can target with their weapons. I like that. Yeah, these are heroic abilities. It says it right here. Okay, and you also will get Dispatch. Nice. And you're getting the Bounty Hunter one, Wild Hunt. The Bounty Hunter simultaneously makes several attacks. The number of attacks is equal to the number of prey in combat. These attacks are equally divided among all prey in the Bounty Hunter's line of sight. These attacks always hit and always score critical hits. Oh boy, so wait until... Don't use the bounties until you can use Wild Hunt, drop 3 bounties, blast 3 targets. Sounds pretty cool. An Arch-Militant, steady superiority. Until the end of combat, the Arch-Militant can make 1 additional attack each turn. Oh, wow. Including 1 additional attack on the turn this heroic act was used. The first attack after using this ability and each turn afterwards costs 0 AP. Oh. Okay, that opens up a whole lot of potential.
I always have a backup plan
For us, which is very cool. Quickly look around here. There's a way to go back there. I don't know if there's going to be anything here. There is. Can we get it? Not until we go all the way around, where there are more rebels. Okay. So, don't go that way just yet. Let's just quickly look around here. No, we've got everything in this direction. So what we need to do is head in the other direction. Here.
Let us not dawdle.
So this will bring us somewhere. Going to get us to some loot. We also have this way to go up here, but I reckon this is going to loop around. I hope. I guess we'll see. Where am I? I am not where I'm supposed to be, that's for sure. And, yeah, we'll check that out in just a second. Okay. So we can proceed onwards for about another 15 minutes. Then I need to go.
Rise to the top, or get left in the
None are
dust.
better at searching.
That is a trap. Hopefully he can solve this.
Easily done. Take heed, rogue trader.
That is another trap.
The Inquisition
Keep your wits
taught
about
me
you.
many things.
Damn it!
I sense something nearby.
Don't do it!
Some choose wealth, others
Do you require inquisitorial approval?
Wow, we just
Miscalculations of a common.
I am at your service.
exploded.
This wound will make a fine scar.
I needed that.
Let me help.
Your assistance is much
Okay.
appreciated.
At least he's not dead. That was gnarly. Guess that didn't work. So somebody else is gonna have to deal with that.
What a shame.
Okay, no one died. This had better be good.
This explorator is blessed with
Ergo boots.
multifunctionality.
That's good. That's good. That's just a flat good bonus. Increases movement points by 3. I might want to hold on to that. Maybe for Jay. What do you have? Increases momentum to 175 when they kill 5 enemies in a row in 1 turn. I don't know if that's ever going to apply. It's possible. That might be something more for Abelard, but then again, he's got his charging boots, which are quite good. Or I could give these to him, but they're kind of wasted on him. This is very much for Abelard. Or for Heinrichs. I feel. Or I can give them to her. Extra agility? I mean, it can't hurt. I'll give them to her. What are my boots? Breach psychic power they use, yeah. Those are good. For me. Okay, we got some more dead rebels over there. Interestingly enough. And this did not link up here, so I actually want to go back and scale this area again. I think we did that right here. Yeah, we can climb up these vines. This is exactly like where I am in Baldur's
Nothing's
Gate.
impossible for
Climbing
this
up
old
vines
officer.
in a sunny forest.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, what have we here? More rebels.
Is there money to be made?
As much as I'd love to just pick one off, I can't assume that we won't be able to talk to them at least.
Beg for mercy, and I will grant none.
Okay, that one's gonna call for backup.
Ready to die?
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we got ourselves another fight. Let's put Jay right up here. She can slaughter some people. I can move. Oh, we gotta have her in cover somewhere. Problem is, there's not. These trees don't count as cover. Nothing here counts as cover. Put her back there. I'll just leave her here for now. Heinrich can advance right back here. Abelard can get real close, so we'll put Abelard up this way. Cyrene, you can stay in cover right there, and Pascal is just going to stand right out here in the open. Okay, so who are we going to start with? Let's actually start with Jay.
I'll make it happen.
This seems like a good opportunity for her to do some work.
Don't get too cocky. Never fight fair.
Never fight fair, she says.
I can do that with the right intent.
You're
Another one
not
down.
fun.
Another shot? Anybody that we can take a shot at here? I guess you?
You've got a problem? I've got a prize.
Okay, dodged,
Am I
unfortunately.
getting paid for this?
Lovely. Alright. My turn? And it's my turn again. Would you look at that? Who are we going to have go? We could have Abelard go. So Abelard can charge. We can also have Heinrichs charge. I think he has line of sight on that one. Let's
It's
have
as good as
Heinrichs
done.
go. Actually, we don't need Heinrichs to charge. So I'm going to have Heinrichs actually use his big ol' psychic power here. We'll do Word of the Emperor. Yrliet's going to love it, I'm sure. Okay, good. Then we can drop a Shield of the Emperor on everybody. So, we'll use our extra turn there to just juice everyone up, and then I'm going to drop an Iron Arm
I
on
won't
Abelard
object
already.
to it.
And my turn here, I will do a forewarning on Jay. Jay can get killed very quickly, and we don't really want that. So, we'll put a front line right in
I'll
there.
make it happen.
Okay, we'll put a back line right back here.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay, we'll put the rear right in here, I guess.
Who, if not me?
Out of my way!
Yeah, we are nicely clumped together. It's not ideal. Okay, Abelard's getting attacked. He actually got hit there.
Abelard.
Okay, so Yrliet's going to move right here.
Swift and silent.
He's then going to use perfect spot. And we can have her start picking people off. Let's have her pick off the stragglers. Do an aim for the opening right there. And then we will kill
If it
him.
serves your cause, another soul slips beyond the veil.
Yep. He has slipped beyond the veil.
Time to slaughter someone.
Okay, she's getting shot at.
Let's make it quick.
Fine, she's in cover. Abelard. Well, well, well.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Victory is...
Die. Alright. Give him a kick.
It will be one fewer target.
I love it. The animation's so good. Oh, man. Okay. We are in an unfortunate position where charging does not appear to be an option. We will still charge, but only to get into cover. I will then brace for impact, because I think that's time for that.
Hold on!
Ow. You're still getting hit. Okay.
I took care of this
Brutal.
one.
One dead. Does that count for versatility?
Let's get to it.
I think so. We have 2 versatility. No, we should have
Some
2.
more conservative tactics.
Ouchies. That looks painful. So we can move him right there? Or right here? Let's actually
I'll
move
put my psychic abilities to use.
right there. I needed the opening on this direction. It's fine. We'll do an aim for the opening again. We'll turn it, or we have another opening, I should say. We have our sword drawn. But before we do that, I'm going to invigorate Abelard. And then we're going to chop this guy. Chop. He's dead now. And then we'll charge that one.
Be gone.
Brutal. Anything to be done here? No, we are out of actions. Alright. Pascal. Oh, Pascal can get straight into the thick of it, huh? Why don't you move right on over here?
Request approved. The Messiah condemns you.
Okay. He has been condemned. We'll use our ring here.
Significant value.
We'll drop some exploits onto the sharpshooter rebel. And then I'm also going to drop an exposed weakness on the sharpshooter rebel.
Comprehends full.
So that others can do some work there. And we'll drop both bounties here.
Approved.
I'm totally not using the area here. Right. We have momentum. She has orchestrated firestorm. Problem is we don't have too many people with guns. Actually, yes, we do. I'm gonna move her right here, and I want to try this out.
I hold all the cards.
Okay, it was a little underwhelming, but that's okay.
I can do that. Never fight
One
fair.
down.
Don't get too cocky.
And then we can just do it again. Wow.
Tell me, and it is done.
Jay can put out a lot of DACA. So, let's see here. Bring it down on
It's
the
as
scalp.
good as done.
Overcharge. Goodbye cover.
Running binaric.
More exploits for later. Could light them on fire as well.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay, and I'll drop
On
a
it.
forewarning right there. And let's actually move our front line onto
Who,
him.
if not me?
Should have done that beforehand, but it's okay.
I
See
am
ya.
not your Xenos pet more. I see you moving. No more.
Well, that didn't go too badly. I think we're gonna have some explaining to do once we reach the rebel leaders. They're gonna be like, why are all of our men dead? And I'll be like, that's a great question. The pad is speckled with black tracks and scratches. Judging by the evidence of landings and takeoffs, flying machines land here on a regular basis. It could be one of the local types of shuttles. So we got a cool rifle. A hunting rifle. Very cool. Question is who to give it to. Additional hit chance, 40%. It's really not bad. Is this better than your gun? You can't use it. She refuses to use it. What about you? You could probably use it at range. Seems like something she would use. A hunting rifle? We'll do that instead of these. Yeah, indeed. She cannot use the Bloodseeker Clave, which is a pity. No one else can. You're the only one who has Eldari proficiency. It could be interesting to get him like a proficiency. Are you wearing fucking sunglasses? It looks ridiculous. I love it. Alright, these marksman rifles we don't need anymore. I don't think we need this. I'll hold on to it. Maybe it's useful. Hotshot lasgun. We also have a meltagun. We've got some crack grenades. But more pertinently, we have some medkits that need to be redistributed. We'll give him a crack grenade. Could be useful. Another medkit for Pascal. And you need medkits. Give you a crack grenade and a frag grenade. And you already have a crippled arm. Ooh, weapon skill and ballistic skill reduced by 20. That is not ideal.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Is there anything else here for us? No, it doesn't look like it. And this is where I'm going to end today's episode. It's a bit of a shorter episode, but it's a necessary thing. I have things to do today, so unfortunately I can't continue recording. But we will continue on and investigate more of what the hell is going on here in Janus. Seems like there's another way to go up here, and then this whole area here. It seems like a large explorable area, which is cool, and I like it too. Looks very pretty. So I'm excited to see what's going on and resolve this situation. I'm very much in agreement with Yrliet at this point. The governor is probably corrupted. As for whether she's aware of having been corrupted, that is another question entirely. I don't know yet. We shall see. Alright, everybody. Drop this video a like if you have enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Heritor out.